Okay, I don't know. I was going a little bit, trying to see. I don't know. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex. If you're new here, I'm a culture-free ME who loves to play with makeup. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today is a makeup therapy session, and it's where I tend to play with makeup and just talk about what's going through my head. I'm actually getting ready for work today, which is Saturday for me. So it's like the 19th. So I'm just gonna play some makeup and just have a little fun today and just get ready for work. But of course, all the products will be down below if you want to see what I've used. Yeah, it's been quite interesting this week. For me, this past week, and the giveaway that I had, and well, it is on Monday on the 21st, so yeah. But other than that, like I said, this week has been a little bit one of those weeks for me. I'm not going to talk it on here because I feel like there's just no reason to. Like, I talk about certain things that's going in my life and everything, but I feel like just not today. But I do have videos that I need to still got to do. I still got to do my Ipsy, and then that I haven't done, even though I have the bag and everything else. I don't know. I'm still gonna do the Ipsy videos because you know what? I like to have my opinion out there, and so on and so forth. But other than that, I kind of like, because I don't get the views and everything. But you know what? We're just gonna keep moving forward and just doing what I love. Like, I love playing with makeup, and this is what I feel like. I'm going with orange because if you watch my bestie collab with my bestie, we play with orange and gray, and that was an interesting combination because one, I don't play with orange a lot, and I don't know, I don't play with orange a lot, even though I have a lot of orange palettes like Profusion, which I like the colors of that one, but I feel like that one, for the Profusion one, I personally feel that it's more of a fall palette. When I think of orange, I do think of, fall more than I do think of summer. And one of my, Heidi, who is one of my subscribers, wants to learn how I do the angle. I just do an angle. It's just like I follow like a C more than anything, and or use an eyeliner and do it that way. I feel like orange is just one of those colors I just don't play a lot with. But I was, you know what? Let's get to it. So you might see a lot of orange looks. If you do, I am sorry. If you see a lot of orange looks, because I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, because I do play with a lot of blues. Same with pinks. I don't play with a lot of pinks. I just don't do pink a lot. Pink is not one of my favorite colors that I like to play with and everything. But my eyebrows turned out really good today. It's been a while to turn out like that, but you know what? It is what it is. But like I said, I don't play with a lot of colors. Like, I kind of stick to one color, like 2 or 3 colors, and that's just it. And even though I have like very colorful palettes, rainbow, like a lot of colorful palettes, I just don't play with them because I have to be in a mood. But you know what? I'm just gonna go what I want to do and have fun. I haven't watched a lot of videos lately. I've been listening to a lot of music. And my favorite, I like song covers more. I like today's music anyway. So I like to listen to 90s music. I like to listen to all, the 90s. and everything, but you do what you want to do. And music is just one of the things I like to do, like to listen to. Now I'm back to watching docu-series and everything, and my favorite kind of docu-series is like true crime. And a lot of people think that's a little crazy. It keeps me like, huh. like, huh. I know that sounds bad, but it keeps me calm. But I'm not even watching that because if I'm watching true crime or anything, I'd rather watch Paley Sarian anyway. She makes it fun, and I'm sorry, she makes it. I know a lot of people are a little bit different when it comes to seriousness and everything, but she makes it fun. Okay, she's doing makeup, and it gets me, I said, okay, let me try this kind of, whatever, right? But I've been watching docu-series, and I've been watching Monsters and Mysteries, and I'm only in the third episode, maybe the fourth. But it was quite interesting because I think I talked about it in my last make there about cryptology, and I love cryptology. I love those things anyway. So quite interesting. That did you know Route 666 was changed to 191? I bet anybody didn't know that. I did not know that. I knew there's a Route 66, but I didn't know that whatever, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Now I know if I ever go there, I know what road not to take because um I really don't want to get attacked by anything because number one, I speak to dead people. Okay, I don't talk about it a lot. If you watch my Freaky Friday videos or live streams I had, and know that Christine and I have done, talk about those things. I don't want to do with that. I really don't, because I know certain things don't like me, and I'm like, yeah, you stay over there, and I stay over here. I'm good. And that's how my brain works and everything. And that's more like supernatural more than cryptology. And then an area called the Badlands. And I was like really quite interested. I was like, okay, I want to know. And there's like a Native American area that is on a mountain, and they were talking about it. And they were talking about gold. Like a lot of gold diggers have died there mysteriously, and they actually had someone who was related to looking for gold, and those poor men died mysteriously. They don't even know how they died or anything like that. It's like, oh, don't even know how they died, and they were looking for their bodies for a year, and it was sad, like finding like mysteriously that don't even know how they died. And I just believe, gold like can change people, and you don't even know. And over there anyway, like California and all of that, if you ever just be careful. I'm not saying that this or anything is the land is always haunted first before anything, and the land can be determined on things. But and a person, how they went over there trying to find gold, because the dude, I know I jumped from one subject to the next. That's how my brain works. Okay, went there and like, hey, I'm gonna look for gold, and a Native American showed them, I'm out here, you go. And they went, of course, with his two buddies, and of course, his mom like, hey, and they were supposed to be gone for 3 days, and it was just like completely whatever. And they were looking for the bodies, they couldn't find it. And then somebody who was hiking there, wanted to go there because he likes hiking and everything. They found two bodies, and within maybe a mile or so, they found the person. And it was so sad. Like, I don't even know how they died. Like, they found them. How they found them was their skeletons, and it was sad because they don't even know how they died. They only see like whatever. Like, people can go crazy. Like, you don't even know, and you know And of course, the one who gave him the map died mysteriously. Like, he wasn't even on there, but they say it's a curse. Quite interesting because, yes, land can be cursed quite easily, depending on what. I believe in curses. I believe anything like that. If you speak to dead people, they can tell you crap. And, like, people don't believe in that stuff, but it is what it is. I'm a strong believer because I've seen things. I've seen spirits. I've seen demons. I have dealt with demons before. They're no fun and everything. And let me tell you something. Demons are not like demons are just not one thing I would like to deal with ever. But if I have to, I would to help somebody and save them. I would, and I wouldn't. If you don't understand, I would not even play with that. Don't even deal with that. If you even experience that, don't ever, ever. If you don't understand it, don't play around with it. Going back. But yeah, I feel like that land has been cursed, but I feel like it's more like, is it a Native American curse with the gold? I don't think so. Because that land over there, I don't know, but there's like things have happened over there mysteriously. And it's like really Alcatraz. If you go there and everything else, be careful going over there because Alcatraz is haunted, number one. And also, there's a demon there. How do I know that? Have I ever been there? No. If you watch Ghost Adventures, you know. If you don't watch the Ghost Adventures, it's really is. It was a brand new freaking episode. I'd never seen it. Like, yeah, there's a demon there. And then, hey, I saw red eyes. Oh, yeah, there's a demon. I'm like, I really hate that, you know. But going back, it's just like, you just be careful. And around that area is weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, people change over there, like, really drastically. And I feel like there's, like, because of the land, how it is. But I would say, just be careful. Just, like, if you see something, like, corner around, like, what? Just be careful. But I was also watching another episode, going back, getting away from there. You ever hear a sheep squatch? Neither did I. Neither did I. But there's a story, and it's in the Alopetions. Sorry, speech. The Alopetions. Deep forest, you know, Sasquatch, you know, all of that. I thought it was a Sasquatch. Oh, they were calling it Squatch. Oh, Sasquatch, because, you know, everything. No, they were talking about a sheep squatch. And the weirdest thing, they found this group of, you know, there's a guy, two guys and everything, and things have changed for them because they killed one of their dogs, right? And of course, they want to hunt this thing, but they found this thing in a graveyard. I'm like, oh. I looked at it and they say it smells really bad, like this and that. I'm like, demon. And I even didn't know say that, and I'm like, oh, that's a demon. Probably is. Like, if you see an animal and that says it smells really bad, I'm not saying Sasquatch is a whatever. Maybe. But yeah, I was like watching, I was like, it's sheep squatch. It's a demon. Because they found this thing in a freaking graveyard. And I was like, I'm like, oh, I know what that is. So, sheep squatch technically could be a demon. Could it be that? I don't know. It's cryptology. Could be anything. Could be an animal. But that sheep head with, I don't know. No, it sounds like a demon. Does it sound like a demon? Quite interesting what I've been watching. And if you want more updates on that, I will do it. But for me, I would love to do something like that, like talk about it, like deep dive in it a little bit. But I really don't want to do it because I'd be like, I would love to do like a billion series and make a murder mysteries makeup type of deal. Technically, I don't want to do that kind of stuff. Like, I'm going to talk about it like I'm talking about it now. You can say I'm talking about it. I don't know. But, I don't know. If there's like like the Mothman, I was learning about the Mothman because that's so renewing the out of patience. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I have a speech impediment, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me. Learn about Mothman, and it's like people have so many like things going on. I feel like that people were talking about, oh, and of course, where they built, how they, in 1960, they had a military place, bunkers over there, right? It's in forgot what area. Sorry, I don't have it top of my head. But it was quite interesting. And I was like, okay, in that 1960s, they this and that. And of course, a group of kids from like maybe 20 years later and something like that. I don't know. And a group of kids go over there because it's shut down and everything. Of course, Milkman showed up out of nowhere and everything. And it was just like, oh. And then things have happened. Of course, you got the bridge collapsing and everything. Oh, now he's a. Tell her the truth. I don't know what he is. Because nobody has seen him again. But the quite interesting part is like, you know, few people only seen them and that was just it. And I'm just like, it's just stories and mystery. Like the Jersey Devil. Like, I haven't watched that episode yet. Like Nessie. Here in Georgia, we have our own little Nessie. Quite interesting. But it's interesting. I mean, quite interesting. Like Nessie. If you know, the Loch Ness Monster. Oh my gosh. It's a dinosaur, as they said it. But they don't find any information. Like, they haven't, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm using the Power Grip Matte Primer. The only thing I wish it wasn't, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it gets an, you can't build it up, number one. Like, if you try to, it comes sticky. And if you use too much, oh my God. It feels like, it feels like everything sticks. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. Okay? I just don't. When you add too much, it sticks. Like, right now it's not even sticking because I barely, like, use it and I spread it. But there's all those places I need to. And like I said, I do like it. Yeah. So it's quite interesting that how this world has its own mysteries. Like, it's interesting. Like, we humans think we're the only creatures out there in this world. And that's one thing a lot of people are atheists or non-believers about stuff, because there's nothing wrong with it, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. We can't say to one person, oh, that stuff is not, but when they have their own experience, everybody says their own different experience. Non-believers or atheists can be believers and become something. But things can make them believe, okay? Can have them believe. But it has to do with their own experience, not somebody, hey, this and that. You know what I mean? So let them experience themselves, and they can always deny it. I feel like we humans want to be controlling everything. Like, heck, we're playing God here, bringing back extinct animals. But we want to be in control on everything. And once it does not work or anything like that, and something happens, is like, whatever the case may be, right? That's why I feel like non-believer atheists, because they want to be in control of it. And anything. But do you believe that kind of stuff? Do you believe in Sasquatch? Do you believe there's like things out there other than that lives in the woods? That's my question for you guys. Do you believe there's a Sasquatch? Do you believe there's a Nessie? There's also known as a dinosaur? How come I'm asking that question? Because everybody has a different experiences, and it's not like you have to believe them or not. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta believe. Just because I speak to dead people doesn't mean I'm gonna have you. Oh, you gotta believe me. No, I'm not gonna do that, because people are weird when it comes to that crap anyway. Yeah, I got some new palettes. I'm gonna show you before I leave. Okay, got some new palettes. So I got these from Beauty Bay, because Beauty Bay has stuff going on with these. And I got this palette. That's a reason. You probably saw it. But I got this palette from Beauty Bay. I get the Botanical palette. And look at these shadows. I cannot wait to play with these. Oh my gosh. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's 42, I believe. Yes, there's 42 shadows. And I thought, you know what? Might as well get it. And I did. And I got the Revolution palettes. I was going to plan to get this when I was shopping at Revolution, but Revolutions, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I got the Astronova one. Got that, which perfect for around this time, spring and summer. And I got the Cherry Rebel. And I got these. Oh, I love the Forever Flawless palettes from Revolution. I think these are like, oh, I like them. I need to get the other ones, like that, you know, the 12 pan, I believe, or the 14 pan one they keep coming out with. I need to get those and try them out, but we'll see. But I cannot wait to play with these. These is going to be like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I love talking about cryptology. If you want to know more, like you want to learn like what kind of things, a nice little adventure of learning new things, and especially cryptology, if you're into that, let me know. If you want to do that, just let me know. Ow. If you do, let me know which cryptology thing you want me to talk about. We can all have a fun adventure. But yeah, this is it for today's video. If you do like this video and you like this kind of content, make sure you hit the like button. If you want a part of the Crazy Cuties clan, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And of course, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any new videos. I love you guys, and God bless.